All right, hello and welcome everyone to our Trending Thursday class for today. My name is Charlotte Shine. I'm one of the Giant Company dietitians. I appreciate everybody joining me for this class today, which is focused all on Valentine's Day. So I don't know if anybody has gone to the store, purchased whatever products that you need for Valentine's Day, but the stores look really nice and have great products for Valentine's Day. But we're going to be discussing two different recipes that you can make for this holiday. And I decided to wear my pink pink shirt to celebrate that for Valentine's Day. Okay, so actually the first thing I want to do is just to do a trivia poll question because I thought that would be fun. So let me pull up this question to get us started. Okay, so my Valentine's question is, or Valentine's trivia is, how many roses are grown in preparation for Valentine's Day each year? So is it 5 million, 100 million, 250 million, or 500 million? So we know that roses are definitely popular for this holiday. Everybody, a couple seconds. All right, so let me go ahead and end the poll and share the results. Okay, so it looks like the majority of you said 250, about almost half and half for 100 and 500, and then a couple for 5 million. So the answer is 250 million, which I honestly was blown away by that answer, which is a lot of roses. So that's your trivia question for the holiday to think about. So thanks for answering that. Okay. So we're going to be, of course, doing two different recipes for today, but I wanted to just go over just some treat ideas. So of course, there's nothing wrong with treats, chocolate, sugar during the holiday, but I wanted to give some other options for just a couple of better for you Valentine treat ideas. So the first one, so our clementine hearts that we're making today is a chocolate covered fruit, but you can do chocolate covered whatever fruit that you would like, including strawberries, which are really popular. And you can always pair it with dark chocolate. So we know that dark chocolate has a little more of antioxidants and then less added sugar. And you can always top it with whatever that you would like. So crushed nuts like almonds, walnuts, you can do unsweetened coconut flakes, which we'll be doing today, and even dried fruit like dried cranberries, which also gives it really good red color. You could do fruit kebabs with a yogurt dip. You don't even have to really create a yogurt dip. You could just use vanilla Greek yogurt, which gives you a little bit more protein. You can create frozen yogurt bark, which you could put on a sheet pan, just like this, and you just, what word do I want to say? But you just put it all over the sheet pan, and then you can put whatever ingredients that you would want on it. You can always top it with nuts, berries like raspberries, strawberries to give it that red pink color. Put some dark chocolate chips. You could put granola on it. And you're just going to put it in the freezer. I would say, for a couple hours or so until it sets. But this is also a good one if you have young kids. Makes it a little bit fun. Also, another one, you could do a Valentine's popcorn mix. So, of course, you can do air pop popcorn. You can mix it up with a little bit of unsweetened dried cranberries, some almonds. You could do red pink heart sprinkles, a little bit drizzle of chocolate, a lot of different combinations for that one. And you could do a heart-shaped apple nachos. So I might have done apple nachos in the past for a class, but basically what that is, or for heart-shaped apple nachos, you're just going to slice your apple. If you have a heart-shaped cutter, you're going to create different hearts with that, and then drizzle on some nut butter. This could be almond butter, peanut butter. You could do chocolate. Again, you could top with some shredded coconut, nuts, fruit, whatever that you would like. But those are just giving some fun, festive, better for you Valentine's treat ideas. But of course, nothing wrong with chocolate or anything like that. But if you're looking for a little more of a balance this Valentine's Day, those are some options. Oops, let me go back one slide. Okay, so the first thing, or one of our recipes, is clementine hearts. So this comes off of our savory recipe database. So basically what it is, and I already peeled and sectioned clementines right here, and I already melted my chocolate. So this is our semi-sweet morsels that I melted, just put in the microwave for about 2 minutes or so, 1 minute stir, and then another minute and stir. And we're just gonna put a toothpick in there, dip it in the chocolate, and we have some different toppings that we're going to do, like our granola protein, which is a nice option. So we're going to use that, or unsweetened flaked coconut, and then walnuts as well. And I may do even some silver sprinkles, but of course you can do red and pink sprinkles or heart sprinkles. You can use whatever that you would like. So really you could do this with clementines, strawberries, whatever fruit, which is a nice idea. So that is our one recipe that we're going to do. One day, I'm not even sure if it is really a recipe, just kind of like a snack craft, but it's really good for if you have kids. And then our other one that we're going to do is a strawberry glow mocktail, which I don't know if anybody was in or has heard of OLIPOP, but it is a wonderful prebiotic drink. One of my new favorites. I don't really even like soda, but this one, they really have great flavors. So for this recipe, we are going to use OLIPOP strawberry vanilla, one of my favorite flavors. Then we are going to blend some fresh strawberries. The strawberries that I'm using are Driscoll's Sweetest Batch. I don't know if anybody has seen the Sweetest Batch berries in the store. There is a deal in the weekly ad, which we'll go over at the end of class. But this recipe has a half cup of the fresh strawberries, so I'll be blending those up in the blender. Some coconut water, lemon juice, and honey. So very easy mocktail to make, and utilizes that OLIPOP strawberry vanilla. So for those of you who are not familiar with OLIPOP, again, one of my new favorite drinks. I shouldn't say new, I've been drinking it for at least a year or so, but it's a new kind of soda, and it combines prebiotics, plant fiber, and botanical extracts to help support digestive health, which of course is very important for many different types of reasons. And actually some of these ingredients, and I just listed three, and I have all the ingredients on the strawberry vanilla at the bottom right, but just three that I wanted to highlight is the cassava root fiber. So this contributes prebiotic fiber, chicory root inulin, which is a source of prebiotic fiber, also has some flavonoids, and then Jerusalem artichoke inulin. So this adds some fiber, potassium, iron, and antioxidants. So those are just three of the different ingredients, but definitely has a lot of prebiotic fiber. So we know with prebiotics that helps to feed the probiotics or healthy bacteria in our gut and help us have a good gut microbiome. And in each can is around 2 to 4 grams of sugar, and then 50 calories or less in each can. So definitely compared to other soda, not a lot of sugar and not a lot of calories. And it's available in 17 different flavors. So I love the strawberry vanilla. Two of my other favorites are grape and then the orange as well. And it has 9 grams of fiber in each can, which is really nice. So if you haven't tried OLIPOP, definitely give it a try. And in this recipe that we're going to be making today, the strawberry glow mocktail, another way to use it as well. So just wanted to highlight OLIPOP for those of you who are not familiar with it. But definitely give it a try if you have not had it before. So let's get started with our recipes. And also at the end of class, I'm going to be going over the weekly ad as well. I forgot to mention that at the beginning, but let's get started on our recipes. Okay, so the first one that we're going to make, so let's do our clementine hearts first. So let me bring over, I just on my sheet pen right here, so you can see I just put some parchment paper. Okay, so just some parchment paper. And again, I'm not even sure if this is really a recipe per se, but really just kind of like a snack craft. But I did already melt my semi-sweet chocolate in my bowl and already peeled and sectioned my clementines right here. So the first thing I'm going to do is take a toothpick, and I will do on this one, let's do like 6 or so. And you can put your answer in the chat. Has anybody made these before, or any type of chocolate covered fruit? Sometimes it's a little bit easier to always purchase it in store, but it's nice to do this as kind of like a snack craft. Oh, so it looks like a lot of you have to say no. We had chocolate covered strawberries, oranges. Oh, bananas, that's a good one too. Chocolate covered bananas. Okay, so again, I'm just putting toothpicks through my clementines before we dip in the semi-sweet chocolate that I already melted. All right, so I have 4 right there, so let's do 2 more. All right, so this is the last one. All right, so what I'm going to do is take my bowl of chocolate right here and just take the what am I trying to say? The whitest section, and we're just going to dip in the chocolate. And you don't have to dip the whole thing, just the very edge of it. So just kind of just like that. We're going to set it on our parchment paper. So you can either let this set on the countertop after we put the toppings on it, or you can put it in the refrigerator too. I would take maybe, I would say no more than an hour or so to set. Okay, so we'll do this one. And again, the toppings that I have are that protein granola, unsweetened coconut flakes, some walnuts, and then some silver sprinkles too. All right. I'll do two more. There we go. So again, just that kind of the lightest part. All right, so I'll go ahead and wipe off my finger. I'm going to bring over our unsweetened flake coconut. So you can see that we have that. This also gives a little bit nice of a white color. We'll just put this right on the very end. I'll do one more. All right, so let's bring over our granola. So again, this is our brand of protein granola. You don't even have to top it like this. Even if you wanted to like lay it out on a plate and dip it that way with the different toppings, you can do that. Let me bring over walnuts. Give a little bit of healthy fat, just like that. And then we'll do some sprinkles. Let me actually, for this one, I'm going to put it in, just put it in a bowl, and we'll dip it that way. Just giving a little bit of shimmer to it. It's kind of just like that. And then I think for the last one, I will do, what else should I do? We'll do some more, do another walnut. So again, so you can either let this set let it set on the countertop until the chocolate gets hard, or you can put it in the refrigerator, and it would take no more, I would say, than an hour to set. So this is our clementine hearts. So really no different than chocolate covered strawberries, but a lot of different options with the different toppings. So that is so that's one recipe for Valentine's Day, kind of a better for you treat. But now let's make our strawberry glow mocktail, which is super delicious with OLIPOP. So, oops, let me set some of this aside. Of course, I have my nice mocktail glass right here. And again, the strawberries that I'm using are the Driscoll's Sweetest Batch, which they also have a Sweetest Batch, blackberries, blueberries, and raspberries, which is nice. All right, so I have my coconut waters. This is the strawberry vanilla OLIPOP. Some honey, and then I have my lemon juice right here. So the first thing I'm going to do, so this is a half cup of our Sweetest Batch strawberries. So I'm actually going to puree it. So let me go ahead and I'll put this in. Especially with the Sweetest Batch too, it'll really be a nice sweet treat. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and mute myself, although I think Zoom lessens the sound, but just to be safe. So let me go ahead and blend this. All right, so this is a nice puree of our strawberry. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this in my cup. The recipe says about 2 servings, but you can, I think just one glasses would be fine too. So let me go ahead and pour this puree in. Next, we're going to put in this whole can of strawberry vanilla OLIPOP. Hopefully this glass will fit all of it. But again, even if you don't want a full glass of this, you can always break it up to be 2. This goes down. And then after I put this in, I'm going to put a 4th cup of coconut water. Let me actually measure this out a while that goes down. Measure out 4th cup. Get my spoon and just mix this a little bit. That fizz doesn't come out. All right, so I'll let that settle a little bit. All right, so I'm going to add a 4th cup of just coconut water. And then 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. So you can either use lemon juice that's already kind of in the bottle, but I just chose to use fresh. This is 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. And go ahead and give that a good stir. And then we're going to be adding 1 tablespoon of honey as well. Honey. Also gives a nice sweetness as well. I think even if you use the sweetest batch strawberries and you don't want to use honey, that may work too. All right, so let me give this. So again, for my ingredients, OLIPOP strawberry vanilla 1 can, a 1/2 cup of our fresh strawberries. You can also use frozen. I'm actually going to add an ice, or you can add ice or frozen strawberries. 4th cup of coconut water, 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, 1 tablespoon of honey. All right. And then one thing you can do too, to make it a little more festive for Valentine's Day, just put a strawberry. Where'd I put my? Get a knife. Just put the strawberry right on the edge. So just like that. So that is our strawberry glow mocktail. Let me have a taste. That is so good. That is a must try recipe for Valentine's Day. But that's a strawberry glow mocktail, and you can access the recipe on Savory, which we'll send out in a follow-up email. But those are just some better for you Valentine's Day recipe ideas. So we have our clementine hearts, which again, really just chocolate covered fruit, and then our strawberry glow mocktail, which features OLIPOP. And if you have not tried OLIPOP prebiotic soda drinks, definitely give them a try. Even if you don't like strawberry, they have a variety of flavors, which is really nice. So hopefully that gives everybody some Valentine's Day recipe ideas. Okay, let me check the Q&A. Okay, so next we're going to go over the weekly ad. So let me go ahead and pull that up.